Discover Jordan, a country beyond the Jordan that will surprise you. Jordan, a country in the heart of the Middle East, is full of mysteries, ancient history, and a vibrant culture that captivates those who discover it. Did you know that Jordan is home to one of the most impressive wonders of the ancient world, Petra? But that's just the beginning. Can you imagine a country that is home to some of the most incredible landscapes on the planet, like the Wadi Rum Desert or the Dead Sea? If you thought you knew everything about this fascinating country, you'll be surprised by what we have for you in this video. Are you ready to know curious facts you didn't know about Jordan? Do you dare to discover what daily life is like in a place so full of history and beauty? You can't miss it. Jordan, that fascinating corner of the Middle East, remains a mysterious destination full of history. With a strategic location connecting Asia, Africa, and Europe, this country offers an incredible variety of landscapes, traditions, and curiosities. Although it is often known for its ancient heritage and iconic monuments such as Petra or the Dead Sea, Jordan is much more than that. Did you know that Jordan is one of the oldest civilizations of mankind? Or that it is a country that has welcomed hundreds of thousands of refugees without losing its unique cultural identity? If you read on, you will be amazed with all that this country has to offer. When you mention Jordan, the first thing that may come to mind is Petra, the ancient Nabatean city carved into the red rock of the desert. But Jordan is much more than that iconic site. Stretching across its territory, which covers more than 89,000 square kilometers, are landscapes ranging from the golden dunes of the Wadi Rum Desert to the salty waters of the Dead Sea. Every corner of the country has something to tell. But beyond its natural and archaeological wonders, Jordan is a nation where daily life has a unique rhythm and a fascinating history that few know about. In terms of population, Jordan is home to more than 10 million people. Although the majority of the inhabitants are Jordanians, the country has historically been a meeting point for diverse cultures, ethnicities, and religions. Over the centuries, Jordan has witnessed the arrival of numerous civilizations that have left their mark on the country's architecture, art, and culture. The Romans, Byzantines, Arabs, and Ottomans, among others, have contributed to the diverse and multicultural character of this nation. This amalgam of influences has created a modern society that, while firmly rooted in age-old traditions, is dynamic and responsive to the changes of the contemporary world. One of the most striking aspects of Jordan is its geopolitical situation. Surrounded by countries such as Israel, Syria, Iraq, and Saudi Arabia, Jordan has become a model of stability and peace in a region known for its conflicts. Despite being a small country, Jordan has played a key role in Middle East diplomacy, being a close ally of Western powers such as the United States. Its ability to maintain peace and internal security in the midst of a volatile region is undoubtedly one of its greatest strengths. And despite the geopolitical tensions in its environs, Jordanians continue to live their day-to-day lives with remarkable resilience and optimism. However, Jordan is not only known for its ancient history and political role in the region. This country has a huge heart in terms of hospitality. Jordanians are famous for their warmth and generosity towards visitors. The phrase "Ahlan wa sahlan," which means welcome in Arabic, is more than just an expression. It is an invitation to feel at home, something that is reflected in every interaction with the locals. If you are ever lucky enough to be invited to a meal in a Jordanian home, you are likely to be greeted with a table full of traditional delicacies, such as mansaf, the national dish of lamb with rice and yogurt, or hummus. Jordanian cuisine is a blend of Middle Eastern flavors, with dishes that include fresh ingredients such as olive oil, lemon, garlic, and aromatic herbs. On the economic front, Jordan faces challenges such as the scarcity of natural resources, especially water. Despite being one of the most arid countries in the world, Jordan has managed to develop innovative solutions to manage this valuable resource. The country has invested in desalination technologies and water reuse, enabling it to cope with the scarcity of this vital element. In addition, Jordan has cultivated a diverse economy, based on sectors such as industry, tourism, and services, with moderate but steady growth in recent decades. Tourism is one of the most important drivers of the Jordanian economy. Every year, thousands of tourists travel to Jordan to explore its archaeological wonders, such as the aforementioned Petra, but also to enjoy its unique nature. The Wadi Rum Desert, also known as the Valley of the Moon, has been the setting for numerous movies, such as Lawrence of Arabia and The Martian. This vast landscape, with its red sandstone mountains and impressive rock formations, offers travelers an otherworldly experience. Visitors can explore the desert in off-road vehicles or, for the more adventurous, on camelback. But Jordan is not only famous for its ancient history and desert landscapes. It is also a place for those seeking relaxation and wellness. The Dead Sea, located more than 400 meters below sea level, is the lowest point on Earth. Its saline waters and mineral-rich mud are known for their healing and therapeutic properties. Many people travel to Jordan specifically to dive into these waters which, due to their high salinity, allow for effortless floating. The Dead Sea is also famous for its spas, where visitors can enjoy beauty and health treatments using its minerals. In terms of security, Jordan has been an example of stability in a region with great challenges. The country has managed to maintain a balance in its internal politics, maintaining a monarchical constitutional government under the leadership of King Abdullah II. The monarchy has been instrumental in maintaining social cohesion and preserving national unity in times of political uncertainty in the region. Public security is a priority, and the Jordanian police and armed forces are highly respected both inside and outside the country. This makes Jordan a relatively safe destination compared to other countries in the region. On the other hand, Jordan is known for its active involvement in the humanitarian field. The country hosts hundreds of thousands of refugees, mainly from Syria and Iraq. The refugee crisis has been a significant challenge for Jordan, as the country, with a relatively small population, has received millions of people seeking refuge. Despite the difficulties, the Jordanian government has worked closely with international organizations to provide assistance to these refugees and ensure their well-being. This has been made possible by the generosity of the Jordanian people, who have shown tremendous solidarity with their brothers and sisters in times of need. Daily life in Jordan is a reflection of a society that has been able to adapt to modern times without losing its traditional roots. The streets of Amman, the capital, are a hive of activity, with bustling markets, crowded cafes, and a vibrant cultural scene. Over the years, the city has experienced impressive growth, with architecture that combines the old and the new. On the outskirts of the city, you can see the remains of ancient civilizations that still hold secrets of the past, while in the center of the capital you will find modern shopping malls, international restaurants, and a young, cosmopolitan population. Jordan is a country with a deeply rooted history, but with an eye to the future. As it moves into the 21st century, the country has begun to invest in key sectors such as education, technology, and renewable energy. With a growing emphasis on innovation, Jordan is building a more prosperous future for its citizens. Education in Jordan is highly valued, and the country boasts some of the best universities in the region. In addition, the country's infrastructure has improved significantly in recent years, with new roads, airports, and public transportation systems making daily life easier for Jordanians. Finally, we cannot fail to mention Jordan's rich cultural life. The country is home to numerous festivals celebrating its heritage, music, dance, and art. Traditional dances, such as the dabka, are an integral part of the celebrations, and Arabic music resonates throughout the country. In addition, Jordan has a growing contemporary art scene, with galleries and exhibitions showcasing the talents of young Jordanian artists. In short, Jordan is a country full of surprises, combining a rich history with a vibrant modern culture. Beyond its ancient monuments and breathtaking landscapes, Jordan is a place where people live with passion and optimism, with a deep respect for their traditions and a strong sense of community. Such is life in Jordan, a country beyond the Jordan, where past and present are uniquely intertwined. Jordan, a country at the heart of the Arab world, has a rich cultural heritage that reflects a deep blend of ancient traditions and modern practices. Music in Jordan is a key expression of its identity. While traditional Arabic music occupies an important place in the country's cultural life, with instruments such as the oud, the Arabic guitar, and the kanun, a type of harp, Contemporary music has also influenced the cultural scene. At festivals and celebrations, the dabka, a traditional dance in which participants jump to the beat of the music, is very popular. Each region of Jordan has its own style of dabka, reflecting the diverse cultural influences that have merged over the centuries. The music and dance are not only enjoyed at large events, but are part of family gatherings and local festivities. One of the most curious aspects of Jordan is its famous zajal, a form of folk poetry that has endured since ancient times. The zajal is a form of recited poetry that is often performed impromptu in contests. Competition among zajal poets is intense, and each region of the country has its own experts in this art. Poetry, along with oral storytelling, is a tradition that has been kept alive in the younger generations, who learn these verses from a young age. In addition, oral stories about national heroes and legendary figures such as the Bedouin are still proudly told in Jordanian families, perpetuating the country's rich cultural and oral history. Art in Jordan also has an interesting history. For centuries, Jordanians have been excellent craftsmen, especially in pottery making, weaving, and embroidery. The art of embroidery is highly valued, and each region has its own distinctive style. Women in rural communities are responsible for intricate embroidery designs, which are used in traditional clothing and decorative tapestries. Handicraft remains an important source of income and a way of preserving traditions that have been passed down from generation to generation. Pottery, for example, dates back to Nabatean times and is a reflection of the skill of ancient Jordanian craftsmen. Throughout its history, Jordan has been a melting pot of diverse religions. Although the majority of the population is Sunni Muslim, Jordan is also home to a significant Christian population, which has lived in the region for centuries. The country is famous for its religious openness and respect for diversity. In the cities of Madaba and Mount Nebo, visitors can explore ancient Byzantine mosaics that bear witness to the Christian influence in the region. The mosaics of Madaba, in particular, are famous for their intricate detail, and one of the best known is the Map of Madaba, a mosaic map depicting the Holy Land as it was in the 6th century. The peaceful coexistence of Muslims and Christians in Jordan is one of the most prominent features of Jordanian society. Festivals are another crucial part of Jordan's cultural life. One of the most important events is the Jerash International Festival, which is held every summer at the ancient Roman site of Jerash, known for its impressive preservation. During this festival, theatrical performances, Arabic music concerts, and traditional dance performances are held, attracting thousands of tourists and locals. This event is just one of many cultural celebrations that take place throughout the year. There is also the Amman Beer Festival, which celebrates the country's diverse culinary traditions, where visitors can sample local dishes and traditional drinks while enjoying live music. In terms of gastronomy, Jordan is known for its rich variety of flavors and dishes. Mansaf, considered the national dish, is a combination of slow-cooked lamb, rice, and a special yogurt called jameed, and is traditionally served at large banquets and celebrations. However, there is much more to food in Jordan than mansaf. Dishes such as hummus, falafel, and tabbouleh are popular not only in Jordan, but throughout the Arab region. The fresh flavors of the region, such as olive oil, garlic, lemon, and herbs, are featured in many of the traditional recipes, reflecting the abundance of fresh, local ingredients. Bread is another fundamental aspect of the Jordanian table. Flat bread, similar to pita, is a common accompaniment to almost every meal. It is so important in the local culture that, in some regions, it is considered a sign of respect to offer freshly baked bread to guests. It is also common to see Jordanians eating a manaish for breakfast, a kind of flatbread topped with olive oil and za'atar, a mixture of herbs and spices, making it a tasty and nutritious breakfast. In terms of architecture, Jordan shows an impressive diversity ranging from the ancient Nabatean structures in Petra to the modern architecture of the big cities. In the capital, Amman, remains of the ancient Roman city can be found, including the Roman Theater and the Triumphal Arch. These sites of historical value are combined with contemporary buildings, such as skyscrapers and shopping malls, creating a city that breathes modernity without losing touch with its past. Houses in the rural areas, mostly built of local stone, maintain the traditional aesthetic, while in the larger cities, such as Aqaba and Irbid, more contemporary and European architectural designs can be found. One of the most interesting customs in Jordan is the way in which Eid is celebrated, especially Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha, two of the most important Islamic holidays. During these celebrations, families gather, exchange gifts, and prepare large feasts. Eid is a time of joy and generosity, and it is common for Jordanians to welcome guests into their homes with a table overflowing with traditional foods and sweets. Date cakes, kunafa, a cheese and pastry-based dessert, and baklava, a sweet made of phyllo dough and walnuts, are some of the delicacies that grace the tables during these festivities. Jordanian hospitality is so legendary that it is a recurring theme in stories told by travelers. In rural areas, it is common for people to offer visitors Arabic coffee or mint tea as a token of welcome. Arabic coffee, prepared with cardamom and served in small cups, is considered a symbol of courtesy and respect. This custom reflects the importance of friendship and generosity in Jordanian culture, a value that is deeply rooted in the country's traditions. Beyond its desert landscapes and impressive historical heritage, Jordan is a place where traditions live on, are celebrated and passed on with love and respect. Jordanian culture is full of stories, customs, and rituals that have endured for thousands of years and remain a testament to the resilient spirit of its people. In this corner of the world, past and present are not separate entities, but intertwined to form a unique and vibrant cultural identity. If you've been fascinated by everything you discovered about Jordan, be sure to explore more interesting content. Subscribe to our World and Evolution channel to keep discovering amazing secrets about countries, cultures, and topics that will change the way you see the world. And if you want to learn more about how to achieve success and personal growth, visit our website selfmatamillionaires.online. See you in the next video.